Okay, chat, I am back, and just as I'm back, Megalovania starts playing. So that's a thing. Yeah. Hold up, I gotta make sure that this has ended up well. He doesn't blue parrot, he steals. Yeah, exactly. Let me make sure. Is the category, hold up, is the category alright? It should be the Greatest Attorney Chronicles. Ah, there it is. The Greatest Attorney Chronicles. I should probably do the... Oh, I'm sorry, CPC, for your bot. I'm saying that I'm live twice. I didn't think of that. I'm sorry about that. First playthrough. First time playthrough. No backseating, please. Why is there like this Megalovania remix is going so hard? Welcome in, No Whales. How are you doing? Yeah, we have just swapped to the category. All right, perfect. All right, so give me like a moment. I have to like close down a bunch of stuff. Again, sorry CPC if you're in chat about your Discord bot acting weird. I'm sorry about that. I am Swell, thanks for asking. No worries, no worries. I hope your day has been going fantastic. I will buy you a gift. A hat. That's more like it. Let me quickly get rid of this. And let me just jump real quick into the game. If I can find it, because I don't have my Steam open at the moment. Is that Megalovania? It was Megalovania, indeed. Now it has changed to something else. But let me quickly just jump into the... Alright. Real quick, before this changes. There we go. Alright, so we're back. Let's see if we can finish the trial. But probably not, but we can try, at the very least. Let me check out the volume levels. There we go, I think that's... Yeah. If you hear it like very low or very high, please do let me know. And I will adjust it accordingly. But yeah, thank you everyone who came in earlier for the end of stream year. Well, end of year stream. I cannot speak today. Almost end of year stream actually. But now we are going to do some more Ace Attorney. So sit back, relax, grab a drink, grab a little snack if you have some laying around. Because now we're going into lawyer territory. Let's go. Alright, 17th of April, 12:41 p.m. The Old Bailey, Defendant's Antechamber. Ah, Gina, how are you holding up? Yeah, she's not very well at the moment. I'm starting to feel quite warmly towards her frequent cold shoulders now. I don't think that's how cold shoulders work, Ryunosuke. Oh god, I have to do Genie, I have to do Iris voice, hold up. And to prepare myself. Mentally, probably. I'm dead. Sorry. Okay, let's try that again. Ooh. What's the point, eh? I got all this trouble and fight so hard. What likes of me? What? Well, you saw it. That picture. What picture? It's the photograph taken by Harley's red-handed recorder. Well, I didn't think it would have captured a scene like this, that's for sure. It's hopeless. Anyone who sees that's gonna think I did it, ain't they? Well, I won't pretend it wasn't a bit of a shock when the prosecution first presented it to the court. Surely you've gotta have your doubts about me now. You can't still think I'm innocent. Of course I can. I am the biggest, dumbest lawyer in the world, and of course I can. Why don't you talk to us? Tell us what really happened that night. Jonas cleverly managed to piece together a lot of new information, but still, we'd really like to hear it from you. Alright then. It was after we had that dinner together at your place, right, Iris? Then we all had a chat up in your office, didn't we? Yes, I remember. After that, I just couldn't get to sleep. So I slipped out and went down to the street to the one. To Windybank's place. I had to know. If Iris' story was there or not. The Hound of the Baskervilles. I don't know what it's about or nothing. But if you ask me, there's something in it that Sean don't like. Something what he don't want people reading. That's why he lied to Iris about sticking it in log with Windybank for safekeeping. Oh yeah, it's Attorney. Yeah, we just switched. Welcome back, Lajeya. At least that's what I thought at the time. In which state we left? We're hearing Gina's point of view of what happened that night. Nos está diciendo lo que pasó esa noche desde su punto de vista. So you broke into Windybanks. I just had to know if it was there or not. I mean, I had no idea what that was gonna kick off, did I? Gina's pub, yeah, exactly. I struck the lock and snuck inside. It was as dark as you like in there. I gave the old lamp on the counter a bit of wick. And that's when... What do you think you're doing? I don't know if that was Gina or Windybanks. I nearly died, I did. And the next thing I knew... I had grabbed the gun off the counter and was waving it in the air like... I don't know what. You're the girl that was in here this afternoon. I didn't think pickpockets went in for armed robbery. The manuscript. I've got it here. It shows leave a lot of papers with you. A story. I beg your pardon? The Hound of the something or other. If it's here, I want to see it. I'm sorry, young lady. But I'd sooner die than relinquish an article belonging to one of my customers. You shouldn't really say those words, Windybank. I don't want it. What do I want to do with it anyway? I just want to see it's here, that's all. Oh, you want to see it, do you? I want to know if Sean's really wanted it here or not. Please, just let me see it and I'll go. Famous last words. Oh, very well then. But for pity's sake, stop waving my gun around, would you? These voices are still top tier. Thank you, right here. So then the old cove unlocked the storeroom door, and we both went inside. Now you're making me blush, everyone. Thank you for the kind words and everything, right here, CPC and everyone. It was there, all right. The manuscript. Sean's friend line, after all. All of that just to cheat for me. Anyway, then there was a bit of a kick-up out in the main bit of the shop. The skulking brothers arriving on the scene. Yes. What was that noise? Someone's breaking in. Dear me, is there some burglars convention here tonight that I don't know about? I think I forgot to shut the door behind me. Sorry. I'd better go and take care of it. Could I possibly have my gun back? Oh, well, I'll come with Jan. Now, don't be foolish, young girl. You must stay right here. Don't leave this room under any circumstances. Oh, thank you for the follow, Wales. I'm sorry I didn't see that. I don't know if it was like a bit ago or right now, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate it a lot. And with that, he took the gun out of my hands and walked back out into the shop. I'm back in the storeroom, like he said, straining my ears in the dark to hear what was going on. It sounded like they got into a bit of a scrap. I started to think I should help, see? So I was just about to go out the storeroom myself when... Ooh, 2 consecutive shots. I heard a couple of shots go off. Two, I think. Almost at the same time. It's very weird to me that in Ace Attorney games they never let the accused they almost never let them say the story from their point of view, because that would be like basic lawyer stuff 101, like basic human decency. But no, this world is so dystopic that they don't even consider that. And then there he was, right at my feet, lying face down on the floor. I was right next to the storeroom door, so I slammed it shut and locked it quick as you like. Because you thought whoever had shot Mr. Windybank might come in for you? Yeah, so I went to grab the old cope's gun. I figured I'd put up a fight at least. But when I got a better look at him, I knew. Windybank was a gunner. I felt funny in my head all of a sudden. Kind of dizzy. And after that, I don't remember nothing. That must be when you passed out, Gina. If I hadn't done what I'd done, the old coat might still be alive. You tell the police everything you just told us? Of course I did. But they didn't believe a word of it, did they? All they said was, I kept telling lies, they would make things even worse for me. Sorry. Ooh. You'll be alright, Ginny. I keep saying Ginny, because it just sounds better, but the proper pronunciation is Ginny and Gina. So I'm sorry if I just say the other one. Ginny, don't worry. Just try to stay strong a little longer. I will kill everyone with my gun. I like that Iris is like, oh, don't worry, we're here for you. And then immediately pulls up a gun just to prove it. Ron about to put the real culprit to the mill. That gobble was there in the afternoon. That Eggert Benedict. I still remember how he looked at me, like I was nothing. Ooh, that look. Ooh, that was a nice look. He was here he was there that night. We don't know his real name yet, but I'm convinced that he's involved somehow. Anyway, thank you for telling us what happened, Gina. I appreciate your honesty. You what? You can leave down and roll escape our hands now, Ginny. Ginny, fuck! Mr. Naruto. Yes? How come you trust me? I don't get it. I mean, have you forgotten what happened here before? Come on, it was only 2 months ago. Me and McGill did. We told you a whole pack of lies. got to the bog trotter off with them, even though he was the killer. No, I could never forget that. Oh. I did what I thought was best at the time. But the pain of that error of judgment doesn't get any easier to bear. Still, don't forget that I also made you a promise. I told you that I would be on your side to the bitter end, no matter what. But what if I'm lying? You could be working to get another killer off the hook for all you know. I was once in your position, Gina. I was the accused in a trial. You were? Before I left Japan, I was accused of murder. And strange as it may sound, the circumstances of the crime were pretty damning. I was sure that no one would believe it wasn't me who had done it. Oh, Bruno! But there was one person who stood up for me, who believed in me, and was prepared to defend me. My best friend. With my heart. This is Kazuma's theme. Oh, this is not doing good for me. Oh, my heart. Ryunosuke, no one believes in you more than I do. Leave this to me. All you need to do now is put your faith in me, and I'll do the rest. 2 layers sitting in a hot tub. It hit you with emotion. It hit me with a knife in my heart. I was so happy. I cried. Bro, they are so gay for each other. I love them. 10 feet apart? No, they're closer. But even then, somewhere inside me, I couldn't help thinking, surely he doesn't really believe in me. Not completely. But I was wrong. Oh, this is wrong. Oh my god. F for Kazuma. But this is so good. Oh my god. As soon as my trial began, it was obvious that he had an absolute, unwavering belief in me. And in turn, I developed an absolute, unwavering belief in him. Since then, I came to realize, yeah, this is not the main theme. This is like a remix or a cover of the theme that's a little bit toned down, but it works so well for this scene. Holy shit, this is so good. More determined, yeah, more determined. If you want someone to believe in you, you have to believe in the other person first. I am keeping that. What are you saying? I promise you, Gina, that no matter what happens, I will keep believing in you. So you don't need to worry. I won't let you down. Even though I'm a diver, and no good liar. You're not like McGilded. I know that. Eh. That's right. You're our friend, Yagini. Iris. We know you better than you think. And we've come to the conclusion that you're someone we can trust. Yes. That's really all we need to know. Exactly. Mr. Naruto, Oh. Gina. Defendant Gina Lestrade and her legal representative. Court proceedings are about to resume. Please head into the courtroom immediately. Yes, of course. Thank you. I have been both a defendant and a defendant lawyer in my time. I knew only too well, and this is Ryunosuke's theme. Chef's kiss, this is like, mwah, oh, so good. That's how hard it was to put all your faith in another. And I also knew that's how hard it was to bear the burden of another, putting all their faith in you. This is it at last, the final chapter, final battle. Wish me luck, Osan. I hope you're watching over me too, partner. We might finish the first half of Ace Attorney today. 20th of April, 1:41 p.m. The Old Bailey courtroom. Oh god, the judge voice. I hold up. I hereby call this court to order as we resume the trial of Miss Gina Lestrade. Lord 16, have you successfully I don't know that word. Pinned, I don't know, the witness. The subpoena was delivered to the communication station where the man works immediately, my lord. I don't know if there is another part of investigation, I can't remember, okay. However, the heavy rain has delayed the arrival of his carriage, it would seem. I see. Then let us turn our attention to Inspector Gregson's presence of the case heard by the court this morning. The glaring omission of the third bullet in your report is a serious blunder, Inspector. Yes, I can only apologize, my lord. And although the defense's chemical analysis of the blood at the scene makes for a compelling argument, I cannot permit such untried methods to be used as evidence in my courtroom. It's a big mistake to cross Hurley and me. A very big mistake. My lord, the sub-pain witness has just arrived in the building. Thank you, officer. Show him to the stand without delay. Mr. Eckert Benedict. Didn't expect to be crossing paths with him again so soon. Certainly not like this. Here he is. Here's the guy. Oh boy. Thank you for complying with the court's subpoena at such short notice, sir. But what voice did I give this guy? I'm not going to give him the same voice as Man 6. But of course, my lord. As an upstanding member of London society, it is my pleasure to oblige. Okay, do we think that this guy is related to the criminal from the first case? Like maybe they are brothers or something like that. Yeah, like these posh boys. Now, kindly state your name and occupation for the record. Ashley Graydon, Communications Officer. Ah, they're not brothers, okay. Mr. Graydon and I both work at London Central Communications Station. Now, perhaps someone would kindly explain what all this is about. You were appraised by the situation by the court officer on your way here, I presume. Yes, I was. And it dealt with a murder that took place at a pawnbroker's on Baker Street. And some nonsense about me having been there on the night in question. That is the accusation, indeed. This really is beyond a joke, you know. Very well. Without further delay, the court will hear your testimony now, Mr. Graydon. I will respond to the accusation made against you under oath. Gladly, my lord. Gladly. Oh, you just want to punch his little rich boy face off. The accusation. Naturally, I have occasion to make use of pawnbroking services from time to time. But are you seriously suggesting I colluded with these thugs to break into the place on the night of the murder? I have no intention of admitting to such an outrageous accusation. Even if certain parties here present claim that my blood was found at the scene. Some Scaramouche detectives' homebrewed tincture can hardly be taken as serious evidence. So, you deny the accusation completely, do you? I must say, I am dismayed. For the highest court in the land to be swayed by this self-professed detective's toy. It was the will of the jury, and our great British justice system demands that the jury's will is upheld. It would seem that we have the misfortune of a most inept assembly of jurors today. By golly! How long am I... Oh, sorry. How long am I expected to be detained here? If, following the defense's cross-examination, your involvement in this matter has not been established, you will be free to leave immediately. Good. Then I shall be away in time for afternoon tea. Some small consolation at least. It does not hold up Mr. Graydon any longer than necessary, counsel. Proceed with the cross-examination. So, we meet again, Mr. Eggert Benedict. Or is it Mr. Graydon? My apologies. You are... Ryunosuke Naruhodo, defense lawyer. We have met. If you say so. Ashley Graydon. Enchanté. Oh my god, he's French. Oh my god, this just got even worse. So... Ah! Now I am Professor Layton. I trust we can conclude this quickly. Huevos Benedict? Sí, yep. Ugh, but I'm not holding your flashy hat while we do. He just throws it back. Oh no, we are indeed holding his hat. The accusation. Alright, let's press. Yes, we even met in a very pawnbrokery where the crime took place on the afternoon of the day in question. Oh, sorry. Though, of course, you introduced yourself by a different name at the time. It was Mr. Eggert Benedict, I believe. Tell me, what made you... The witness is here to testify about events that took place that night. No, Victor no. Victor no. He is under no obligation to answer such unrelated questions. You can't be serious. Thank you, because I certainly do not feel inclined to answer such an inappropriate question. So he's going to be evasive, is he? It's an effort not to give anything away. This could be tricky. I usually take a look with these thugs. I mean, they are looking at you very intensely. Have you seen these two men before? This pair? No, I don't associate with criminals. Dead by a man who introduced himself as Eggert Benedict. I would like to know who I have to thank for this. Who made this outlandish accusation against me? The young lawyer there in the black. This is a farce. Whose idea was it to permit an outsider to work in a British court anyway? Ah, great. Casual racism. Well, needless to say. I have no intention of admitting. Where were you at around 1 in the morning on the night in question, sir? That is partly at the hour at which I would normally retire. Certainly. I was not in the company of these rapscallions. You are able to prove that? Objection! Listen carefully, my learned Nipponese friend. For you appear to be under a gross misapprehension on this point. What do you mean? The witness maintains he was not at the scene of the crime. He has no obligation to prove his absence. Oh, no, the witness doesn't have to prove anything. But I have to prove everything by myself. That makes total sense, Van Six. If your accusation is that the witness was present at the scene, the obligation lies with you to prove your assertion. You will fulfill that obligation before putting any more unreasonable questions to the witness. Oh my god, he's JoJo posing. A silent victory will. Thanks. Mr. Darbato here claimed to me that my blood was found at the scene.
Hold it!
Blood was found at the scene of the crime. There is no question of that. Mr. Shom's chemical analysis has positively identified the substance as such. But I am not the only human to have blood running through my veins. Am I? How can you be sure that the blood is mine? It could equally be the blood of one of these two miscreants. Every individual's blood has a slightly different composition, it seems. Mr. Shom's chemical is able to differentiate between blood samples by... Spare me the science lesson. I mean, legally, if you accuse someone, you are the part who has to present the evidence. Yeah, but they could also say, oh, I was here at this moment in time, in this place. You know, just a little bit. Where's this Shom's character anyway? Oh, I assumed all Londoners would know the name. He's a great, a renowned detective. So, even you are unable to bring yourself to say, great detective. A great detective, you say? Now we're in the realm of fairy tales, are we?
Excuse me.
You have something to say about that, Mr. Skulkin. What? Me? No, the Mr. Skulkin next to you. Eggs Benedict is a recipe of poached egg, I think. Yeah. Right, I've had enough to hear with this. How many times have I gotta tell you? Yes, I know. You are not the big bruv sulky. Mr. Nash Skulkin. Skulkin. Hey, God bless me, Governor. You what? Is it not the case that when Mr. Graydon just spoke, a thought went through your mind? Yeah, Gregson, please. Literalmente, yeah, huevos benedictinos, yep. Would you get to share that thought with the court? Me thoughts? I don't have none of them. It must have been him. You what? Mr. Nash Skulkin, answer the question, please. What went through your mind when Mr. Graydon just spoke? Nothing. Honest, Gaff, nothing. I was just thinking. If he wasted his armor on like that much more, he would open the wound again, that's all. The wound? What wound? When he took the bullet, of course. It was only 2 days ago. It ain't gonna be healed up yet. Yes, Nas. Give me all of the info that I want. So I was, well, you know, I was worrying for him, and... Recetas huevos benedictos, oh no, Benedictine eggs. Oh, else bells. Mr. Graydon, did you hear that? Oh, that's where he has the wound. I have seen that animation elsewhere in an Ace Attorney game. I know where that wound is. What? Your comrade is worried about you, it seems. On account of your injured arm. My lord. Yes, Mr. Graydon. I have no idea what these two wretches are talking about. Certainly, I shouldn't be expected to answer anything in relation to their mindless insinuations. They pulled a bone karma. Yep. We know that someone other than the victim was hit by a bullet at the scene of the crime 2 nights ago. And from the height of the bullet hole in the wall, that person was likely hit in the upper arm or thereabouts. Perhaps you would allow the court to a court official to examine your arm, sir. The left arm that you're currently clasping with your right hand as if in pain. No. I refuse. You have shown no evidence whatsoever that links me to these common thieves. Accordingly, I am not obliged to present any such invasion of my privacy. Bro, just pull your little arm out. It's not going to be that bad. As I've already said, I'm completely uninvolved in all of this. I've never had anything to do with the pawnbroker where this fellow was killed whatsoever. Could you please add that to your statement? I take offense at the insinuation that I was in any way involved. You claim to have nothing whatsoever to do with Mr. Windybank's pawnbrokery. My lord, the defense would like that last statement to be added to Mr. Graydon's formal testimony. No, we didn't just saw him, Blue Parrot. Wait, where is it? Wait, where was it? We had you in camera. Hold up, we had the photo. We have a photo of him. Where is he? We had the photo. Where is the photo? Iris, where is the photo? You ripped a cloak in front of us, Your Honor. Continue with your testimony, Mr. Graydon. The bottom line is, I've never had anything to do with the broker establishment where the man was killed. Hold it! Never had anything to do with it. You forgot that I was there, Mr. Graydon, on the very afternoon of the incident. Obviously, I am not a complete stranger to the pawnbrokers. I'm currently on the lookout for an armchair to furnish my study. Objection. No, you were there to redeem an article. I have no idea what you're talking about. Excuse me. You have something to ask, Inspector? Come again, Sunshine. You were there too, in fact. Weren't you, Inspector? That afternoon. Well, yes, I do remember meeting yourself in the pawnbrokers that afternoon. You, your young Japanese assistant, and the accused were all present as I recall. And at that time, this witness, Mr. Graydon, was trying to acquire a particular article. Well, now. I'm afraid I don't remember too clearly. What? But you must. I'm not going to lie and pretend I remember something that I don't. What's going on here? He showed us a picture before, didn't he? You know, from the cameras that Harley installed in minibanks. Yes, of course. Indeed, and the gentleman picture bears a striking resemblance to the witness, I must say. Exactly, which proves that Mr. Graydon was in the shop on the afternoon in question. No wait, at no point have I denied that fact. I merely entered the shop to peruse the articles on sale and have a word with the broker. Nothing more. Gregson is being tied. Like they told him not to say something. This makes no sense. I understand why Mr. Graydon might be trying to cover his tracks. Why would Gregson be trying to avoid giving testimony about what happened? That's all he's going to say on the matter, is it? What do you think, Rono? I think he has no intention of telling us anything. He's well aware that the less he says, the less chance he has of giving himself away. The complete opposite of Harley, then. He seems to think that the more he says, the better. Sorry. Well, at least I managed to prise a little more information from these witnesses' lips. All thanks to the Skulking brothers. Yes, they were the key to it after all. Though he says he had nothing to do with Windybanks. Well, we know that's not true. I like to have a proper look through the court record. Good idea. You never know what tiny scrap of information could become a valuable weapon. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's see. So we have Pawnbroker's ticket box. I guess this is not going to be it. The representation papers, nope. This blood is Mr. Mason's. These are the 4 samples of blood. The story, which doesn't really appear to be related after all. The case notes. The morning paper. Not really. Autopsy report. We have the pictures of Gina. I mean, we have the music box disc. I think we should present this.
Objection.
There we go. Have you ever seen this disc before, Mr. Graydon? Why? Why? Is this supposed to mean anything? This disc was, until the day of his murder, in pawn in Mr. Windybank's shop. It was redeemed by the defendant, Miss Gina Estrada, that afternoon. However, somebody mysteriously appeared to try to take it from her. And that somebody was you, of course. Wasn't it, Mr. Graydon? As I have reiterated numerous times now, you are mistaken. That was not me. I've never seen that disc before in my life. It may have escaped your notice, but there is a small smear of blood on the disc. Ah, yes! Resulting from the abrasion of the I'm dying! Resulting from an abrasion of the thumb, perhaps. That's right. The surface of the disc is covered in hundreds of tiny metal bumps. In the skirmish to acquire the disc, the thumb of the person who tried to stake it suffered minor lacerations. So, while the disc bears the remnants of that skirmish in the form of this smear of blood, some of the person in question must bear the remnants also, in the form of a scratch. Good... Good gracious! Indeed it must! Mr. Graydon, you refused to allow a court officer to examine your arm before. Are you now going to refuse to allow us to examine your thumb? Because I have no doubt that it bears a small scratch, consistent with the smear of blood on this disc. Yes, pull off those gloves, my dude. Well, well. It would seem I underestimated you. What is the meaning of this? So you admit it now? You admit you have a scratch in your thumb from when you attempted to take the disc from the defendant? Order! Order! Well, Mr. Grayson. It would appear that there has been something of a misunderstanding here. I did not attempt to take the disc, as you put it. No, quite the reverse. What are you trying to say? Oh, he's going to say that, oh, Gina was trying to take it away from me. It's really quite simple, you see. The disc was mine from the outset. Is there some crime in taking an item that you own out of a pawn? What? It would seem, Mr. Graydon, that in this piece of evidence, my learned friend has established a link between yourself and the incident. Accordingly, you will tell the court everything you know about this disc now. As you wish. Though I'm quite sure it has nothing whatsoever to do with the pawnbroker's murder. Witness testimony. The disc. There's a note on the disc saying for McGilded, but the item belongs to me. The redemption ticket was stolen from me by the accused, that filthy gutterling, on the day in question. I proceeded at once to the shop in order to explain my situation and redeem my article. In the end, of course, the disc was taken by the police. In other words, I had absolutely no reason to break into the shop later that same night.
Did I hear you correctly, sir? McGilded, you say? A famous London philanthropist. Who perished in this very courtroom 2 months ago, after being acquitted of a distinctly messy murder.
Yes, my lord. The one and the same. The one and the same.
Good lord, Mr. Graydon. Are you saying that McGilded and you yourself were acquainted?
Yes, that's correct. Oh, that's a big fat lie if I've ever seen one. The way he just thought, like, should I say this or not?
Order! Well, I certainly didn't expect to hear that name uttered here in my courtroom again.
According to what Gina told us, this disc was played in pawn on that fateful night 2 months ago. McGilded himself gave instructions to deposit it at Windybanks.
It's funny that Mr. Graydon here is claiming that the disc belongs to him, and then belongs to him then, isn't it?
In all likelihood, he's lying. So, I'm going to drink some water. Hold up. Much better. He appeared that afternoon at Windybanks in order to get his hands on McGilded's disc for some reason.
Counsel, you will commence your cross-examination, please.
Alright, let's see.
Hold it!
Would you care to explain how this belongs to you? As you will observe, a communications officer has such as myself commands a fine salary. Okay, hold up.
You are certainly quite, exquisitely dressed, sir.
So you see, I have little need to make use of the services provided by the pawnbrokery trade. However, I did once find myself in difficulties having misplaced my purse whilst on an errand. Which is why I pawned my fine black overcoat to the broker in question. You claim that was your overcoat? Obviously. And in my haste, I clean forgot that the music box disc was in his pocket. And yet there is a note on it that reads, "For McGilded." I am a collector of rare and unusual music box music. I first met McGilded at Mr. McGilded at a gentleman's club in the city, and was interested to discover that he shared my penchant in that area.
So the disc in question?
It's a pre-production sample. I promised to let Mr. McGilded hear it. But then you forgot that it was in the pocket of the overcoat you were forced to pawn. Yes, exactly.
Mentioned any of that in her testimony 2 months ago, did she?
No, because McGilded had threatened her to keep her mouth shut. Which means that if we dig too deeply here, it's going to expose Gina's perjury.
Oh dear. This is complicated, isn't it?
Let's leave it alone for the time being.
Hold it!
So you're saying that Miss Lestrade lifted the ticket from your pocket or bag? That's right. Despite being mindful of danger when walking in the insalubrious areas of her kind frequent.
Objection!
Okay, hold up. Miss Lestrade did no such thing. Ooh, my throat is getting a bit sore at the moment. Well, of course you would take that stance. But the girl is a regular offender. You came to the pawnbrokery that day prepared with all the information you needed to identify the defendant. You were looking for her. That's what brought you to Windybanks. To get your hand on Mr. McGilded's disc.
Objection!
My learned friend is a veritable font of nonsense. Nonsense?
I concur with the prosecution. Counsel, you will refrain from conjecturing in this way. Is that clear?
Yes, my lord.
And I will continue with my testimony of what possible use it can be. Okay, proceed at once to the shop.
Hold it!
Ooh. Oh. Ah, sorry, chat. Had you ever been to Windybanks before? Only once for the purposes of ponying something. But, like many, I enjoy browsing in such establishments. So when you noticed that the pickpocket had taken your ticket, you chased after her. Is that correct? Yes, that's right. I didn't notice at first, of course. Such is the art of the pickpurse. But when I did, I headed to the pawnbroker at once, in order to reclaim my coat before the thief could. I was merely trying to recover what was rightfully mine in the first place.
Ah, he'll see what he likes because he knows we have no evidence to contradict him on this. This was taken by the police.
Hold it!
Yes, it was taken by Inspector Gregson here, wasn't it?
That's right, this was the very man. Apparently the police are collecting anything that has any connection to McGilded. As evidence.
Excuse me!
Is something wrong, Inspector? What do you mean? That remark of Mr. Graydon made in his testimony seemed to trouble you in some way. No, it didn't. It's nothing. Leave it alone. Let me ask you this, Inspector. Why is Scotland Yard gardening Mr. McGilded's possessions? I can't tell you something like that, Sunshine.
What is it, Inspector? Investigative secrets?
Yes, exactly. You should know all about that.
Magnus McGilded, who died so unexpectedly after his trial 2 months ago. He made renown throughout the capital for his great contribution to the public life. Yet he had a dark side too.
I mean, he's a rich man. Of course he has a dark side. That's like a given. Where are you going with this, Man 6?
I suppose the police are dealing with the aftermath of his nefarious activities. Are they?
That's enough. Coppers like me have duties to carry out that we're not at liberty to talk about. That's all you need to know.
Duties conferred by Lord Strongheart, I presume. The Lord Chief Justice appears to have great faith in you, Inspector.
The bottom line is, if you wanna get more out of me, you're gonna leave Lord Strongheart's paw print first. What is all this about? It's like there's something going on between Gregson and Lord 16 here.
Well, it will appear that the Inspector has revealed all he is at liberty to reveal. Mr. Gregdon, let us return to your testimony. Gladly, my lord. In other words, I had absolutely no reason to break into the shop later that same night.
Hold it!
But perhaps you had seen something of value among the forfeited items.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. A valuer was brought in by the police to assess everything in the shop. Without exception, every article on the shelf was common, or garden, bric-a-brac.
In that case, it's clear that you broke into the shop later that day in order to recover Mr. McGilded's disc.
You should not be listening, man. Even if I had wanted to recover the disc, you may recall that I had been seized by the police that afternoon. There was no more in the shop that night than I. As I keep saying, I simply had no reason to break in.
So there was nothing of McGilded's left in the shop that night. Nothing this man might have been after. I wonder if that's really true.
No, if you have some evidence, then let him have it. I am dying to see that irritatingly assured expression of his crumble.
McGilded slipped the disc into his coat pocket and had it deposited at Windybanks. Then, when he realized he was going to be arrested on suspicion of the omnibus murder, he threatened Gina and forced her to take the redemption ticket.
There's no doubt about it. That witness is lying through his pearly white teeth.
The police were obviously after anything left behind by Matilda as well. That's why Inspector Gregson ended up taking the disc into custody that day.
But Grex is being very strange about all this.
There must be a reason for that, I'm sure. I just don't know what it is. For now, I need to focus on exposing the fact that Mr. Graydon is lying in his testimony. Alright, let's see. It has to be this, right? Because this is something left behind, quote unquote, by Windy Bank. It has to be the thing here. So let's see. Maybe you went in there to recover the redemption ticket because you knew that that was an incriminating proof of something. I'm going to save just in case. But I think that's where the story is going. All right, let's do this. Present.
Objection.
Nope. Huh? There's clearly something odd about that last statement made by the witness.
There is clearly something odd here indeed. Your behavior, counsel.
Oh, haha. Please don't mind me.
That would be significantly easier if you would lower your hand.
I won't lower my hand until I prove my client's innocence. As long as it's quite quick. I had absolutely no reason to break into the shop.
Objection.
Nope. Like, I keep thinking that it's the... Like, it has to be the ticket, right? Like, nothing else really seems to work here. Wait, no, I wanted to examine that. Real quick. Victim found deceased on the last scheduled omnibus on the day of the stab wound to the abdomen. Details of victim. Trial summary. Defendant McGilded. The attorneys. Conviction was assured with 3 eyewitness testimonies. However, surprise for witnesses' testimony resulted in acquittal due to insufficient evidence. Maybe we have to present the McGilded case notes to say, oh, you wanted to get in there to see if McGilded had left anything else?
Objection.
Nope. Okay. Okay, so... Like, I would try to press again for Gregson, but it's just going to say the same thing. But the item belongs to me. Maybe we have to present the ticket here. Hold up.
Objection.
Nope. No. Okay. If anyone has like any ideas as to what to do here, I very much welcome them. But I think I have like the right idea.
Objection.
Okay, so it's not the ticket. We can rule that one out. I really thought it was the ticket. Had absolutely no reason to go in there. Yeah, but like... I have no idea. Yeah, I know that the disc was taken by the police, but like... I don't know. Very weird. Okay. I think it's the ticket, but like... Oh, wait, hold up. Maybe he thought that this ticket was the same as this one for some reason. Well, not for some reason. Maybe he thought it was the same one because of the picture. I'm going to give it a shot.
Objection.
Okay, I would have only done the other tickets, but okay, I mean that works, I guess. All right, this disc was deposited at Windy Banks on Magnus McGilda's instructions. You knew that. You went there with the intention of obtaining it for yourself.
Objection!
Conjecture again. And in any case, the disc was taken into custody by the police that afternoon. The witness had no reason to visit the pawnbrokery again that night.
Objection.
Sorry, my learned friend.
Ooh, but that's not true. What?
Mr. McGilda had an article in Pawn at Windybanks, as this second pawnbroker's ticket proves. Oh, this one was also... Wait, what? Oh, this one was also by McGilda. I had totally forgotten. I thought it was just a random ticket that he showed us. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I had just forgotten. That was my bad. There were two articles belonging to Mr. McGilda in Windybank's pawnbrokery. And the reason you broke into the shop that night was to recover the second one. Together with your two accomplices, the Skulking brothers.
Oh. This is the second ticket, is it? What had the man deposited?
The article description reads, one small box.
A rather vague description, it seems to me. Are you suggesting that
Wait, no. That was...
Are you suggesting that I broke into the pawnbrokery with this clowns in order to steal some trinket box?
I believe there are adequate grounds to suspect that you did.
This is absurd. Why on earth would I do such a thing? Once the article had been forfeited, I could simply walk into the shop and purchase it. There would be absolutely no need for me to resort to theft.
That's a good point.
Indeed. The witness makes a solid argument.
No, that means that for some reason. This crane envelope needed the small box that very night, does it?
Objection!
It's time to put an end to this nonsense, my lord. Could you be a little less cryptic, Lord 1-6? I do hate to ruin my learned friend's argument, but the truth is quite incontrovertible. On the night in question, no small box was taken from Windybank's pawnbrokery. And rest assured, the prosecution can prove it.
What?
Good gracious! Inspector, show the photographic prints to the court if you please.
Yes, sir.
What prints?
These prints were taken from one of the detective's security cameras.
Where is Red Hand recorders again?
As previously explained using this plan of the shop layout, the victim establishment was furnished with automatic cameras in 2 locations. One was set to capture the counter where Mr. Windybank received his customers, and the other was set to capture the shelves on which articles were placed for sale once forfeited.
According to the information on this ticket, McGilde's small box have been forfeited already. 2 days before the incident, at 9 PM on 13th of April, to be precise. It means it would have been on the shelves of forfeited items in the shop front. Now, what I have here is a print taken by one of the cameras about 2 hours before the incident. That's at 11 PM on the 15th of April.
The victim certainly had a very full shop, it would appear.
Now, where would that small box be? Oh, maybe the small box is the music box for the disc. Yeah, that would make sense. And then here we have another print. This one was taken about 2 hours after the incident.
I see, so we have 2 pictures to compare. Oh, I must say that placing them side by side leaves me cold. Dear me, that's starting to make my head ache.
Obviously, Scotland Yard will consider theft as one of possible motives in this case. We explore the possibility that something has been taken in addition to the victim's life.
So your men have already compared these 2 prints thoroughly, Inspector.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I cannot seem to find any difference whatsoever. Maybe the music box has slightly moved to the right, but just very slightly. All right, we counted every single item in each of these 2 photographic prints, and the judge's conclusion is that exactly the same number are present in both. Yeah, but it's not the number that matters, it's the position of them.
In other words, nothing was taken from the pawnbroker on the night in question. And my learned friend's assertion is nothing more than a hopeful fantasy.
Ah!
I don't believe it.
I could have just shown that he has stolen Mr. McGilde's bond box. My dude, please stop dancing. Please, stop beatboxing, we're in a courtroom. I might have been able to break him down at last.
You know what, Rana? I've been thinking. I wonder if these 2 photographs really are exactly the same.
What?
So, counsel, in the light of evidence put forward by the prosecution, what is your position? It seems that in fact, on the night in question, nothing was stolen from the victim's establishment. Do you accept the prosecution's assertion?
I don't know. Would there be some hidden discrepancy in these two photography prints somewhere? Use a piece of evidence. Before I give my answer, my lord, I would like to try something, if I may.
Try something. What do you mean, Counsel?
I will need to use a certain piece of evidence from the court record to identify the discrepancy.
I'm not entirely sure I follow. Which piece of evidence do you intend to use to help you identify the discrepancy between the two prints?
Of course, it's the stereoscope.
Take that!
I would like to use this device, my lord, to view the two prints stereoscopically.
Oh! Yes, you've got the bag at last. You can't resist it, can you? You've got the cross-eye compulsion.
You're number 3. What a surprise.
Come on, Bruno. Let's put the pictures in a place and see what this wonderful contraption shows us. There we go. Now, look through the eyepiece.
Ooh. Not sure at first, but there's a clear discrepancy between these two prints. What?
You must identify the location in question for the court, Counsel.
Wow, I wonder which one it is.
Indicate the precise location or the discrepancy of which you speak.
I wonder where it is. Okay, this one is pretty obvious game. Take that.
Take that!
Granted, these two prints are almost identical. However, there is one minor discrepancy between them.
What?
He's like, you offend me. Oh yeah, they have moved. The little box moves. When you view two pictures stereoscopically. Yeah, I think that this was meant to be done as a function of the 3D visor stuff. But, you know, it's just like that. A single area stands out being different. The location of this small box. Let me wait. Unbelievable. I'm going to save that. Because just 1/6 looking like this is so funny to me. Judge!
By Jove, you're... By Jove, you're right! How extraordinary!
What this tells us is very simple. Mr. McGilder's small box was indeed not stolen from Windybanks on the night in question. However, there can be no doubt that somebody picked up this particular box and then returned it to its place on the shelves.
Are you suggesting that the small box originally deposited by Mr. McGilder is in fact...
Yes, the very same small box I just identified in those photography prints.
Objection!
Mindless guesswork. What if it was? The box was moved onto the shelf. Nothing was stolen. Which means, quite simply, that nothing has changed. That may be true, but... Alright, McGilder's box wasn't stolen then. But doesn't the fact that it was moved like that change things? I mean, it should change everything, right? Because that means that they were trying to see if there were any more discs inside of it. If it was a music box, of course. I believe this changes everything about the case. How can that possibly be? The crucial point is the fact that what was moved was a small box. In other words, we have to consider what might have been inside that box. What are you suggesting? I'm suggesting that we need to examine that box as soon as possible. A vital piece of evidence is sitting on the shelves at Windybanks as we speak.
Objection!
That won't be necessary. Some little box belonging to a man who died 2 months ago can possibly be relevant to this trial.
The court does not uphold your objection, Lord and Six. Bailiff, arrange for an officer to go to Baker Street at once. Obtain the small box in question and bring it back here for further examination.
We're just looking very, very intensely into each other's eyes while we wait for this bailiff to go all the way to Baker Street.
We should have a report within half an hour. I think perhaps we should recess for a short while until the evidence is brought forth.
To be hoodwinked by such a force. Disappointing.
I beg your pardon, Lord Van Six.
This is nothing but a smoke screen. In Nipponese speciality, it would seem. What are you trying to say? My learned friend has persisted with the same line of reasoning from the very beginning. That this witness's intent is to steal an article belonging to Mr. McGilded from the pawnbrokery. Yet common sense tells us that none of the articles have value enough to be worth stealing in the first place.
Exactly. It would be beyond absurd to break into a place for the purpose of stealing such commonplace property.
Oh, look at him go. If your lordship recalls, Mr. McGilded perished 2 months ago, immediately after the conclusion of his trial. A trial in which he was found not guilty. A trial in which it was established that he was the upstanding member of society. His reputation implied, in fact. So, I propose a toast to my learned friend and his most insightful defense.
The article this upstanding member of society pawned were entirely ordinary. A black overcoat that just happened to have a music box disc in one of his pockets. In a small box. I assure you, I wouldn't accept even if the man tried to make a gift of such things to me.
No, that does make rather a lot of sense. It's not as if it was gold or jewels, is it? Though goodness knows, Mr. McGilded was... but you can deposit cash at pawnbrokery. I'm quite certain of that.
The prosecution's argument is undeniably compelling.
It is incumbent to the defense how to bolster. It is incumbent on the defense now to bolster its argument. To explain what possible significance these commonplace items... Wait, these commonplace articles spawned by the fine citizen could have. Okay.
Well, counsel, is your argument in fact demonstrable? Are you able to show proof that the disc of the box are in any tangible way related to this case?
Oh, well...
What's the matter, Bruno? We know that they're related, don't we? They're both vital pieces of evidence.
Yes, of course. You and I both know that. You know McGilded's character. And we know the disc is significant. Even if we don't know why. But if we explain all of that to the court at this point, we'll have to acknowledge that McGilded's acquittal 2 months ago was a mistake. The defense's argument was flawed, based on false information.
Oh no!
And that would mean admitting that Gina committed perjury.
But Guinea...
Could it be that Van Six knows? Is that why he's doing this now? Because he anticipated everything?
But maybe... This could be a great opportunity for us.
Sorry? What do you mean, Iris? Ah, sorry. I need to cough real loudly there. Oh.
Well, what is it that you always say, Bruno? Sooner or later, the truth comes out. Every time.
Alright. The exact significance of the things that McGilded deposited with Mr. Windybank. Something that only Gina can explain to the court. But if I put her on the stand to testify about that, it could critically damage our chances of winning this case. What's the right thing to do here? I think that Gina trusts us more than enough. And we trust her. So let's believe in her. My lord, the defense would like to make a proposal.
Oh, what proposal, Council?
Some 4D chess here, yep. While the court awaits the arrival of Mr. McGilded's small box, I would like to call the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade, to the witness stand.
The defendant? What? To what end?
It's to do with the various articles deposited at Windy Banks by Mr. McGilded, my lord. Miss Lestrade has information relating to them. I believe it would be beneficial for the court to hear what she has to say. It will prove the significance of the articles in question, once and for all.
Well, well, things are becoming interesting. I presume you've considered the implication of the testimony you're proposing. In particular, the impact it will have on the accused standing, and indeed your own.
I have.
Lord Van Six, would you care to explain that last remark? The prosecution accepts the defense's proposal. I move to interrupt the cross-examination of the current witness, and hear from the accused herself. Very well, if you have no objection. So, the court will now hear the testimony of the defendant, Miss Gina Lestrade. Your witnesses currently in the stand may step down until further notice. Then I shall bid you good day. Wait. You, sir, shall remain in the stand while Miss Lestrade testifies. As you wish.
Alright then, Gina. It's time. I know this will be hard. Please, put your faith in me here.
Good luck, Colonel.
The articles that Mr. McGilded had deposited in Windy Bank's pawnbroker are intimately related with the omnibus case, the trial of which was heard in this courtroom 2 months ago.
Yes, and I remember this young lady being brought before me in the trial as well.
That's right, my lord. The testimony helped to establish the innocence of the defendant, Mr. McGilded.
The omnibus case was intriguing, to say the least. And now here we all are again. Same players in that trial, facing each other once more.
Okay, I'm going to take a small break. I will be right back. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to save just in case.
A twist of fate, perhaps, my Nipponese friend.
Allow me to recap the events of 2 months ago. An old brickmaker was stabbed to death in an omnibus running along London's winter streets. Apart from the victim, there was only one other person in the carriage, Mr. McGill. Naturally, he was the prime suspect for the murder. But as the trial progressed, another possibility emerged. That the murder in fact took place above the defendant's head on the roof deck, with the body then being dropped through the skylight into the carriage below. It was Miss Lestrade whose testimony brought that possibility to light. At the time of the incident, Miss Lestrade was concealed under a seat in the carriage, hoping to pick the pockets of unsuspecting passengers. Then, immediately after the trial, having been acquitted of the murder, Mr. McGill died in this very courtroom, in the most extraordinary of circumstances.
A mystery that remains unsolved even now, 2 months on. As indeed does the omnibus murder itself.
Be that as it may be. I recall neither the disc nor this small box being mentioned in the course of the proceedings.
Miss Lestrade, would you tell the court now, please, what really happened in the omnibus 2 months ago? I mean.
I don't know what you mean. I already said all of what I know.
And what about everything you told us yesterday from inside your prison cell? Please, Miss Lestrade, this is extremely important.
But...
Remember, little girl, if it transpires that you willfully withheld information in the trial 2 months ago, the Home Office will seek to prosecute you for perjury. And naturally, you will lose all credibility as a witness. Although, let's face facts. You have little credibility to lose.
Bro, Van Six, that's not cool.
Kenny, don't listen to him. Please, you have to trust Lorna now. Iris, we're on your side.
Oh, tier list time. Hold up, everyone. We have a tier list redeemed by the world's greatest gamer. You have to drink back the water. Just no. Okay, hold up. I need to do this real quick. Here. So it's time for a tier list. Oh my god, these are too many Gokus. What is going on here? Huh. Okay, hold up. I need to quickly change. Oh, there we go. Feel free to save it for later. Don't worry. We can do it real quick. Goku Black, B. This is a good one. Solid one. This is a solid one. Eh. Oh, this is cute. This is top tier. Meh. This is a classic. It's really, please. Can I please? There we go. Goku getting married. Meh. Has some potential. Absolute top tier. Decent. Well, not. Yeah, better. This one's great. Meh. Top tier. So Goku does look surprisingly good in a top tank. Meh. What are these even suits from? What is this from? This is just... It's sort of interesting, but it doesn't really fit the vibe of Goku. If Drip Goku isn't there, I don't want it. I saw him. Yeah, he is very buff. This is just... This is okay. This one's a bit... This one, no. Oh, this is this is a fun one. But I'm going to put it in B. Me. I don't know, some of those look way too... Oh, this is a nice one. Absolute drip right here. Trash. I mean, this is not even close, he's just almost naked. Trash. Top tier. Top tier. Top tier, actually. Both of these are the same. They only changed the kanji. Okay. Alright. Me. I never liked Goku with this Saiyan armor. It doesn't look right for him. Me. But this is Bardock. This is not even Goku. This is just Bardock, I think. You let the pickup tab open, mate. Goes what? What? What are you talking about? Whatever. This is a classic one. No. No. He's not even wearing anything there. This is literally the same. Nope. I mean, it's cast me. I mean, Dragon Ball Evolution. Do we really have to say it? Classic one. This is just Goku without sleeves. No. No. Santa Goku has some potential. I've never seen this picture before in my life. Top tier. Top tier. He's just crying there, for God's sake. He's literally just in the hospital. It's okay. This one looks weird. I don't think I've seen this one. Well, not C. I'm going to put it at the end of B. Nope. Trash. Trash. It does look good with a tank top. Amazing. Trash. Can I make a new tier? Hold up. Can I make a new tier? At the row above. Okay. Drip. There we go. There he goes. No. No. I don't even know where this one's from. No. No, definitely not. No. 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 Goku doesn't look right with a beard. He's just naked here. In this one, he's just in his pajamas. No. No. This one has some charm. And no. There we go. I think that's it. Anyway. I will save that for later, but for now, let's return to the stream. Thank you, the World's Curious Gamer, for that lovely tier list. It's a very weird tier list that there are so many Goku shoots if you really think about it. No, thank you for redeeming. Speedily done. I mean I am an expert in all Dragon Ball things related matters, as you may know. But yeah, thank you for redeeming that. It's always fun to do a tier list every now and then. All right, let's get back on track. Okay, Gina, time to speak up.
Alright then. I will talk.
It's the right choice, Gina.
Well, it would seem that my learned friend is hellbent on bringing the entire courtroom down about his ears. So be it.
I must confess that I'm struggling to understand what on earth is happening here.
Well, isn't that a mood?
However, it would appear that Mr. McGilde's spawned articles and that extraordinary case of the omnibus harbor secrets of which we have been hitherto unaware. So, Miss Lestrade,
I heard that screenshot. Yeah, it was too loud for some reason. Steam decided to be too loud for that one.
So, Miss Lestrade, you will now give your testimony before the court about the events of 2 months ago. You will reveal the truth, a commodity sorely lacking in your original statements.
This is it then. Everything's going to come out. No, I love it. I hope you use it as a reaction image later. Oh, you know I will. You know I will. Like Band 6 said, this could bring the whole courtroom down about my ears. But as a lawyer, I'm prepared to take that risk. The real truth of the Omnibus case.
Truth is, that Brickmaker Cove was in the cabin of the Omnibus the whole time. An Irishman dragged me out from under the seat. I saw that disc on the floor. All of a sudden, I heard a scream from me overhead, and that pair of the roof deck went off to call the schlopps. That's when McGildet slipped the driver of some tin to do a run to the pawn shop. Roundabout. He threatened me not to snitch. Not to say nothing to no one about what I had seen or heard. Good grief, this is outrageous. I'm dying. What you have told the court bears almost no resemblance to your testimony 2 months ago.
As you say, my lord.
Then there's every chance I may have adjudicated an error of me in McGillet's trial. It sounds very much to me as if the man deliberately deceived this court in an effort to cover up the most wicked of schemes.
Without doubt, your lordship is correct. A great injustice was done in this courtroom 2 months ago. The actions of the accused in that trial, of this witness, and of my learned friend are entirely inexcusable.
I don't believe it. The whole trial was a farce? It was all lies? That McGillet fellow was rotten to the core, just like that pickpocket. Don't forget our lawyer from the east. They were all in on it together.
You're wrong, the lot of you. Mr. Naruhodo, lawyer there. He didn't know nothing about it.
I'm back. I don't think so. I was really expected to believe that.
He really snitched everyone up, didn't he? What an operation to get the man off scot-free.
Unforgivable. Stop. The lies have to stop. Stop.
Yes, the defense made a terrible error of judgment. I intend to take full responsibility and suffer whatever consequences are deemed appropriate. However, it's imperative that the court allows the witness to elaborate on her testimony, because the true significance of McGillet's Spawn articles must be brought to light. Very well, my learned student friend. Ooh. Is he slowly gaining respect for us? Given the depths of calamity you have just plunged yourself into, this may well be worth hearing.
Words fail me. This situation is utterly deplorable. Mr. Naruhodo,
Yes, my lord.
I will decide upon your fate following the conclusion of this trial.
Of course, my lord.
Blimey, Mr. Naruhodo. No, counsel. Proceed with the cross-examination.
Alright. Oh, cross-examination. The real truth of the Omnibus case. And here we go again. And you were hiding in the cabin at the time as well, weren't you, Miss Lestrade? If I remember rightly, in the storage compartment underneath one of the seats.
Yeah, that's right. It's pitch black under there, so you can see nothing at all. Oh, in your testimony 2 months ago, I feel certain that you claim Mr. McGillet was the sole passenger. Did you not?
False testimony, my lord.
That's what he told me I had to say.
But it's important that you tell us the truth now. When Mr. McGillet, were the Mr. McGillet and the victim acquaintances?
I don't know. But I did hear them talking a lot.
What were they talking about?
Well, I couldn't hear them too well. I had to say. I think it was about money or something. They kept talking about buying and not buying. Perhaps business dealings of some kind. Well, anyway, it got louder and louder. It started to sound like a proper fight. I was pretty scared by them. I hardly dared to breathe. And then, all of a sudden, I heard a noise like someone kneeling over on the floor. It was blooming loud and all.
And I believe you let out an involuntary scream.
Yeah. That's what gave me away.
No, Gina. When the Irishman dragged me out from the seat, I saw that disc on the floor. What's the disc you saw? This disc.
Yeah. I reckon it probably was. It was right next to the glove laying on the floor.
Could this disc have belonged to the victim, perhaps?
I don't know. But McGilda picked it up pretty smartish. And then he shot the glove with the knife in his belly up on the seat.
Heh. Mate, there is something wrong with Benedict. Look at him. What did he say to you at the time? Ooh. They're talking about something. Oh, that's weird. That's very weird.
He told me not to say a word about what I had seen or heard to no one. About the disc and all. I was that scared. Maybe he was looking at me and I thought,
I don't know if I should pursue or not.
if I didn't go along with it, I'd get stuck with that knife too. Then he started asking me a lot of questions. Like what my name was and where I lived and all that. He asked about me meeting a neighbor too.
But after a while, what had happened in the carriage was noticed.
Yeah, that's right. There was a kind of rubbing noise.
I screamed from over my head, and that pair of a roof deck went off to call the slops. There were two gentlemen occupying the seats on the roof deck, I believe.
That's right. They must have looked down through the skylight and noticed the cop with the knife in his hands. When they screamed, the driver pulled up the horses and McGillet got me out of sight.
Out of sight? Where?
Back under the seat where I stopped it off. Once the cars came to a halt, they took off from the roof and ran off to fetch the slops.
If they immediately left to fetch the police, it will appear they were entirely unrelated to the incident.
So that left me McGillet, the driver, and you still at the scene.
Yeah, only the driver didn't know I was there because I was under the seat. I heard the cabin door open and a voice from outside.
The driver, yes. He also testified in the trial, I believe. A fellow who went by the name of Peppo, if my memory serves.
What did McGillet and the driver say to each other?
I don't know what happened and stuff like that mainly.
That's when McGillet slipped the driver to do something to do a run to the pawn shop around about. That pawn shop obviously being the Windy Banks on Baker Street.
Just a moment, Counsel. Do you mean to tell me that the driver gave false testimony in the trial as well?
Perhaps the excursion to the pawnbrokery left his mind when he was in the stand.
Indeed, Lord Van Six.
McGillet took off his coat and gave it to the driver. He folded it up, all careful like, before handing it over. When I saw him do that, I remember thinking, that coat and what's in it gotta be worth a few bob.
Yes, Gina was sure that the disc must be worth more than Mr. Windybank was suggesting. Wasn't she? I remember her quibbling with him over the price that afternoon at the pawnbrokery.
The driver looked pretty happy when McGillet flashed some brass in his face. He went running off at a lick. Then the book trotter called to me and told me to come out from the drugs cabin.
He told me not to snitch, not to say nothing, not to no one, of what I had seen or heard. Threaten you how exactly?
Told me I would only be able to scarper if I did exactly what he said.
Which included giving false testimony in court 2 months ago.
Yeah, that's it. And there was one other thing he said. Which was? He told me I had to hang on to the ticket from the pawn shop. And make sure not to lose it.
The ticket? Well, I never.
So that if he didn't show up to get the ticket off me before 2 months passed, I had to go to the pawn shop and pay the money to keep it in luck. Stop it being forfeited. He left me with some brush to pay for it.
But really, why on earth would Mr. McGillet have done such a thing? Depositing his overcoat with a pawnbroker before the arrival of the police. It makes no sense at all.
There would seem to be only one logical explanation, my lord. What McGildet had the driver deposit at Windybanks was something he didn't want the police to see. Something very important that he needed to hide at all costs.
Anyway, after that, he let me go. So I left it before the coppers showed up.
Well done, Gina. It can't have been easy to tell the truth like that.
He is really putting her faith in you, Runa.
Yes, and to thank her, she will have to face a charge of perjury once the trial is over. I need to use the time we have now to get as much information out of her as possible.
It's time to really go for it. Press her on every statement.
I suppose I should.
Oh, and this other thing.
What's that? Ooh.
Take a look at those two. Isn't it strange that they've been whispering to each other the entire time?
Yes, that is strange. It looks like they're having a secret discussion about something. I'm sure I'm completely comfortable with that. I wonder if there's anything I can do about it. Alright, do I present or do I pursue? That's the question. Let's try pursuing first.
Hold it!
Okay. No, wait. Alright, let's try this.
Excuse me.
Is there something you would like to share with the court, Inspector Gregson and Mr. Graydon? Ooh. Inspector! Mr. Graydon! Blame me! You trying to give me a heart attack! We have been whispering to each other for quite some time now. Tell us, what is the discussion about? Discussion? With this fella? Pull the other one, Sunshine. Think I've got anything to talk about with a shady gent like this?
I have nothing to say to this uncouth detective after he deprived me of that disc that was rightfully mine.
But they've clearly been talking to each other the entire time. I've been in cross-examining Gina. It's as if they've been negotiating.
Thank you, Miss Lestrade. Thank you, Counsel. I've heard enough. I believe we now have a reasonable understanding of what actually transpired on the omnibus.
It will appear on that night 2 months ago. A negotiation was taking place on the omnibus. A negotiation concerning this disc. However, matters did not run smoothly. When the parties involved began to quarrel over the price, Mr. McGildet took what he wanted by force, at the expense of the other man's life.
Which proved my point. This disc is clearly extremely valuable in some way. Although I don't understand why as of yet.
And 2 days ago, precisely, 2 months after the omnibus incident, McGildet's coat and its contents were due to be forfeited. I didn't know what I should do with the ticket. I mean, the Coffroy died after his trial. I knew that. So you decided you would try to claim the articles as your own. Well, why not, eh? They were only gonna be forfeited. Why shouldn't I have got him? Anyway, you can't blame me for thinking about it. Thinking ain't no crime.
That's another one for the books.
Miss Lestrade, it would appear Mr. McGildet was prepared to kill in order to take possession of this disc. Do you know why that would be?
I ain't got a clue. But I reckon it must be worth a fair bit of brass. He was probably gonna sell it. And I can't blame you for thinking that. Thinking ain't no crime.
Thinking ain't no crime. My lord. The evidence your lordship requested has been located and is ready for the court's inspection, sir. Ooh, here we go. Here comes the music box. The mysterious little box, deposited by Matilda 2 months ago. There's no doubt in my mind. There's a key piece in this far-reaching puzzle. To be continued? No! We're like so close. I feel like we're very close to the end. I'm thinking if we should keep going or not. How long is the next part? How long is the next part? Like, yeah. Do you think we can do this? Do you think we can do this tonight, or maybe we should leave it for another day so that we can finish off the first half? Let me check out something real quick. Hold up. Let me take a look. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to save the tier list. Hold up, real quick. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Please no. All right. No, I keep clicking on by accident. I think we should probably leave it here today and finish it off next time, because it seems like there's like a lot of stuff that we still have to go through. Man, this music is a jam. Like, it's very relaxing and also inquisitive at the same time. Regardless, great stream. Thank you, right here. I hope you had fun. It's always fun to do the little the AC Dorney streams. They have been like one of the highlights of the year, I will have to say. But my throat, more or less 3 hours. No, we're bailing out of here. We're getting out of here. Now we've already saved. Well, okay. I will save just in case. I will do it on another one. Alright, so next time we see each other, which I probably on Wednesday. I don't know. I will have to check my schedule. But next time that we stream this game, we will probably reach the end of the first half of the game, because this is a duology. This is like 2 games in one. So we will be doing that next time. Now let me quickly go into. There we go. Alright. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you, just everyone. It's been fantastic. Thank you, World's Curious Gamer, for redeeming that tier list. I will post it in the Discord right away, which is right here if you're not in for some reason. That one probably doesn't work. Oh wait, it works. It works for me. But so, I don't know. That's a very, very old link. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. It's been fantastic. It's been a fantastic year, fantastic stream, and this has been a fantastic game. Thank you so much. And good night to the Europeans. That's
yeah, if there are any Europeans left in my chat, good night to you, to all of you. Let's see if we can rate someone. Dun, dun. Let's see. Ooh, Click is playing Elden Ring. So let's go say hi to Click. Alright. Yeah, see you all next year. Raid, Click. Thank you for being here in Pinnacle Woodland and everyone else. Thank you. It's been fantastic. And Happy New Year to everyone. If I don't, but if I probably won't stream tomorrow. So Happy New Year, happy end of year party if you are celebrating or not. I hope you at least have a good start of your year. And thank you for being here. Bye.